What if a simple spinning toy held a secret power? In a busy workshop, a metal ball sits over a fire. It spins faster and faster, hissing with steam. This was the Aeolipile, a cool toy made by a smart man named Hero. But what if a powerful Roman saw this toy? He would not see a simple spinning ball. He would see a new kind of muscle, a power that never gets tired, a power that could change the world forever. The Roman Empire was amazing at building things. They made giant roads and bridges. They built aqueducts, which were like water highways, to carry water to cities. These amazing things still stand today. But all this great work was done by hand. It was powered by the muscles of many people and animals. This kind of power has a limit. It gets tired, and it can only do so much. Now, imagine a bigger, stronger steam machine. It is not a toy, but a real workhorse. It is built to power a pump that can move water. This was a whole new idea for the Romans. They took this new steam pump to the silver mines in Spain. In our real history, these mines always filled with water. The Romans had to leave them. The deep silver was lost to them forever. But in this new story, the steam pump gets to work. With a loud hiss, it starts pulling water out of the mine. Soon, the deep, dark tunnels are dry for the first time in years. The lost parts of the mine are open again. The miners go down deeper than ever before. They find huge amounts of shiny silver. The mine becomes a treasure chest for Rome. This amazing success is copied all over the empire. Soon, steam pumps are working in every mine. They pull tin from Britain and gold from other far-off lands. The earth gives up its riches to Rome in a way it never had before. Suddenly, the Roman Empire is flooded with silver and iron. This new money pays for bigger armies with better weapons. It also helps build even grander buildings in the great city of Rome. This was the start of a Roman age of invention. With so much new metal, Rome gets richer, fast. New money flows into the big cities. This great wealth fuels even bigger ideas. It pays for giant building projects. The world has never seen anything like it. Now, the steam engine comes to Rome itself. Imagine the great Colosseum being built, but it looks very different in this new world. There are no thousands of slaves pulling heavy ropes. Instead, giant steam-powered cranes lift huge blocks. They swing marble into place with a hiss of steam. Buildings go up faster than ever before. Rome's skyline changes in just a few years. The Romans called the Big Sea Mare Nostrum. This meant our sea. But their ships were very slow. They needed wind or hundreds of tired slaves rowing. So what happens when a smart Roman engineer sees the new engine? He looks at the water and the spinning wheels. What if he puts that amazing power on a boat? Look, the navis vaporis is born. This is the new Roman steamship. It has no sails to catch the wind, just a tall pipe blowing out smoke. Two giant paddle wheels churn the blue water. This amazing ship can sail against the wind. It can even go against a river's flow. No other navy in the world can compete. Roman soldiers and supplies move faster than ever. The empire can reach farther and faster. The whole world feels smaller to them. Their control over the seas is now total. This new world of machines brings a hard question. If machines now do the hardest work, what happens to the millions of slaves? This is a really big change for everyone. Does slavery just fade away? Maybe it is not needed anymore. Or does it just change into something new? The whole way people live is about to shift forever. With all this new technology, a new kind of hero appears in Rome. They are called the fabrum, which means engineer. These smart inventors and builders become as important as generals. They are heroes who build the future. New schools are built all across the changed Roman Empire. These are not just for poetry or talking about big ideas. They teach math and how to build amazing machines. A new generation learns to think like an engineer. They are taught to solve problems with steam and gears. This brings us to the biggest question of all. In our history, the Roman Empire in the West fell apart. It was a very hard time for many people. But in this new world of steam and steel, can Rome survive? Can it hold back the forces that broke it before? Imagine Roman soldiers with new kinds of weapons. They are supplied by fast-moving steamships and iron wagons. Their forts are stronger, built with powerful steam cranes. This new power could change the fight for survival completely. The empire might not break. This is the big wow moment. Imagine a Rome that never falls. It grows into a world empire that lasts for thousands of years. It keeps pushing science and technology forward every day. The time of darkness and lost knowledge never happens. But what if this new technology creates new problems? What if the smoke from countless engines fills the air? The skies over the city of Rome might turn gray. What if this great empire faces a new kind of collapse? A collapse from changing the world itself? This whole amazing new world started with a simple toy. The spinning ball, the aeolipile, was already there. The big change was not finding something new. It was seeing what an old thing could really do. A new way of looking changed everything. It shows that the biggest changes in history start small. They begin with a spark of imagination in one person's mind. That little spark can light a fire that can change the path of the whole world. It is the power of a single great idea. And that makes you wonder about our world today. What little toys or strange ideas are we not looking at? What simple things might hold a secret power? Our journey to a steam-powered Rome shows us something important. History is full of amazing new paths waiting to be found. The next great change might be hidden right in front of us. It could be a small, quiet engine, an engine just waiting for someone to see its true power. What if the time of lost learning never happened? Our world would be very different. Old knowledge from Rome and Greece would not be hidden away. It would be shared and studied by everyone. Instead, great libraries would grow even bigger. They would hold books on making steam engines. Smart people would write new ideas about science. These books would teach everyone how to build amazing new things. This would change how people learned forever. New schools would open to teach engineering. Kids would learn about gears and steam power. The world would skip 1,000 years of slow learning. Roman cities would look like wonders. Great steam-powered aqueducts would carry water for miles. These water systems brought fresh, clean water to everyone. This made the cities healthier and bigger. Picture a Roman street at night. Tall posts would have steam-powered lights. They would glow, chasing away the darkness. Huge public baths would be warm all winter. Steam would heat the water for thousands of people. This new power would spread across the world. Roman steamships would travel to far-off lands. They would reach places like China and India much faster. They would bring back new goods and amazing new ideas. This would connect the world in a new way. Trade between great empires would grow very fast. The Silk Road would be busy with steam-powered wagons. Ideas would travel as fast as the machines. But this new world would have new problems. The big cities would be full of smoke. The engines burned lots of wood and coal. The air would become gray and hard to breathe. This would make many people sick. The smoke from the factories would fill the sky. The Romans would have to find new ways to live. They would need to solve this smoky problem. So, this steam-powered Rome had a new fight. It was not against armies with swords and shields. It was a fight against its own creation. Their greatest power was also their biggest challenge.